slide this down into it.
Place we got your way. Right back for some of those. Grab.
Well, I've made it 5 years. I've made 5 banquets with never given a speech, so I guess my time was up. I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone, coaches, players, parents, families. All of you play a very important role in supporting our program, and without you, the boosters wouldn't be able to do everything that we do throughout the year. Through our fundraising efforts this year, including the chocolate bar sales, the bracelet sales, the car wash, to camp, to all of our different fundraisers, we were able to do a few pretty big things this year, including we replaced our goals, which was a huge upgrade. We also were able to replace our white uniforms. We paid for our Gatlinburg trip for all of the players and coaches. And then we had multiple options for team bonding, including meals, rafting, and everything in between. So I just want to take a moment to say thank you to all of you, because it wouldn't have been possible without you, and you helped make it a success.
Okay, well, my time is done up here. I'm gonna go into my dinner now. Coaches are getting ready to do awards and presentations and speeches and all that good stuff, so sending it over to our head lady in charge. Toby. Okay, girls, you know what time it is. So, returning players, go do what you need to do. Thank your parents, thank your grandparents, give hugs. New players, this is what we do. So thank them for everything that they've done. Go give them hugs.
Famous speech, good job. Hi, Dad.
Love you.
Just got you big time. Love you. Don't trip over Molly.
Yeah.
Stephanie, you need a hug.
texted me when he wants for dinner.
Always have a Santa costume down there. I took my grandpa. No, she goes to UK football game next week. Oh, yeah. It's on TV with my family. My granddad. Very good. Yeah, they drew their own
You're in W.
All right, good evening. Do you want to hear me? You want to hear me in the back? Okay, just making sure. All right, guys, good evening. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Malone's, for hosting, and anyone and everyone who's made this event possible. It's turned out amazing already. It would be remiss of me not to include other thanks for those who have made this program possible. You guys are like Disneyland, I feel like. I came from a program where we had about 11 players total. So coming here was a culture shock, but it was a good culture shock. So I always compared it to Disneyland. I felt like there was magic everywhere. Megan would come up with new clothes and merchandise, and we'd have awesome get-togethers and events and experiences, and it was a great season. I was very proud to be a part of it. To our parent committees, thank you for going above and beyond and helping this team create unforgettable memories. From yard signs to fat heads, you guys are really the best 12th woman. To our athletic department and athletic directors, thank you for holding us accountable, believing in us, and ensuring a smooth experience at the farm always. To our coaching staff, Kennedy, Des, Megan, and Adam, thank you for believing in me, providing me with extra support, giving me advice, and teaching me so much more about the game that we all love so much. Des, thanks for stepping up when I was plagued with what I thought was every illness known to man at the beginning of the season, and for just simply being there whenever we needed you. Megan, thank you for being a great model for your assistants. You dedicate an insurmountable amount of time to this program, and the culture you have built is unmatched. I'm blessed to have you as a mentor. Did you make it tonight? Okay, well, we all know Jenny is irreplaceable. I would tell her that now. And thank her for being a presence on the sidelines. The girls love you and respect you. We love you for keeping everyone wrapped up tight and secure, and for always ensuring the safety of our players. To varsity, thanks for hyping us up, for being loyal sisters and being our #1 fans. And a final thank you to the JV girls. I realize it wasn't the easiest start for us, but once we found our groove, we were solid. We made this season a wonderful season to be a part of. I'd like to highlight our season with some stats. I am the worst when it comes to keeping focus and stat book collection and all that. Usually we have Gabby who would help. I know I'm always looking the opposite way of where a player is. Usually had Gabby and then she'd be pulled for varsity. So I'd like to say these are accurate, but I know we had some glitches in the system. Okay, let's be real. Our overall record was 11, 3 and 3. We played some very challenging teams. We found a groove. We had 9 shutouts. I believe at one point we had 6 in a row. One stat I reflected on and I thought was probably my favorite. We had 15 different players, different ladies representing the team on a scoreboard this year. 15. A lot of different people get goals to us. We had a high score, and we'll kind of get to that when we talk offensive MVP. I believe we had 7, and that is the highest score. But one thing to note, only 1 point difference between the highest score and the second highest score this year, and then each subsequent player on that list was separated by only 1 goal. And the same storyline for the assists. We had several players on that list, just one maybe assist more than the other. So collectively, yes, it's something to celebrate. Not only was the stat book impressive, what I really enjoyed, and they may not have, but the grade reports reflected a just wonderful team of student athletes. Each and every single grade report coming from our students this year commended them for their positive behavior and their work ethic in the classroom. We have several athletes in elite programs and other extracurricular activities at school, and I just want to express how proud I am of the girls and how well they balance their academic and athletic endeavors. All right, I think we'll get to the award. Our first award tonight is Most Improved Player. This was a tough decision to make. I observed so many players truly finding their niche this season. I really like the aggressiveness of this player. You'd think on the sidelines that this side of her didn't exist, but it certainly does. The player showed tenacity on the front line and worked relentlessly in the box, earning 3 goals this season because of it. She figured out the outside run, and once she found her path, it was going to be hard for many defenses to stop her. Somehow, she'd always find a way to escape the opposition. I thoroughly enjoyed watching her improve and thrive in this position, and I can't wait to see what she does in the future, and that is Ellie Majors.
Most improved player.
And just to preface before I go on, it's so hard because we had 20 amazing athletes and I had 5 awards to give. And I just want to say, like, there are so many names that when we were texting, I was like, how do you expect me to do this? So the next award is Coach's Award. It was so difficult, I just said, we've got to do 2. I don't know how else to do this. So these players, I broke the rules, I guess. I did, twice. Just be ready. These players exude leadership. They are selfless, loyal, and determined. They are proud to put on their Douglas uniforms and step on the field fully prepared to sacrifice and play any role given to them. They are fierce and dependable. I can't wait to see what these young players continue to develop on their path to greatness. The Coaches Awards this year go to Beta Johnson and Riley K. Porter. All right, we'll move on to the MVP season, or MVP awards for this season. We will start with defensive. I loved our defense this year. I have to give credit to the defense. Many times, you guys were the last to get subbed out. I wholeheartedly believe we were stacked when it came to defense. We were versatile, we were tough, and our presence was surely felt. However, there is one player that I firmly believe is very deserving of this award, for without her, those shutouts may not have happened. Hands down, we have the best JV keeper in the state. I should just sit it there. She's a thrill to watch. She's insanely gifted at what she does, and I think we can all say it was a privilege to watch her protect our goal. Our 2022 defensive MVP is Danielle Sanford. All right, next we will celebrate our offensive MVP. This award is given to our top scorer. So as I stated previously, this was a very close competition. One player ultimately found her way to the top of the list. The offense relied heavily on her energy, speed, and power. I kind of like to describe her as slicey and dicey. She manages to fly her way around opponents and find the back of the net, making it appear effortless. She's a voice on the sidelines and an advocate for our team. And that is Piper. Amen. Slice and dice pipe. I spelled this. Pipe, yeah. We will end tonight's JV Award. Team MVP, which is the second broken rule. I cannot you all watched him. How can I pick one? To narrow down to two was hard enough. So it was very challenging, but I can't say I've ever been blessed with such a talented, respectful group of players before. So when thinking about what it takes to be a valuable player, I think about a few different characteristics. Players who are dedicated, coachable, hardworking, selfless, respectable, knowledgeable, patient, and strong, to say a few. One of these players held our middle strong, got a powerful boot and a steady mind. She's a force, and without her, we feel that loss of energy. The other player could work the sidelines amazingly. She's calm and collected, and I trusted her in any situation. She was reassurance personified for me. Together, these players leveled us and kept us balanced. So our 2022 MVPs are Sophie Daly and Ella Delaney. I think that is it for me. Now we have some fun ones. This is the first time I'm seeing these. Okay. All right, so we've got some fun awards to give out. All right, best hair. This is a no-brainer. Veda.
We get certificates. I went through it last year.
Best dressed, Claire. Best smile, Ashley. We do. Oh, best TikTok. We need to see it now. Kate. Oh, okay. We got a three-way tie for this one. So. Funniest. RK, Hadley, Layla. Most loyal, Avery. Craziest, RK. All right, best dancer. Just dance on up here, Anna. Biggest flirt. This might be awkward. Delaney. I mean, all right, best attitude, Ashley. Oh, okay. Most curious, Cece. Most studious, Piper. Most likely to get in a fight, and I can see it, Ellie. Most likely to get a yellow. I was gonna say, like, answer for yes, Kennedy. Most superstitious, Veda. Best teammate, Sophie. Best goal celebration, Adley. Best hugger, Allie.
Top y'all. Don't make need them later. Top y'all. I tried.
Best
Come on,
act,
Chip.
Still got Katie.
Tess. That's Donna. Funniest raptor, Kennedy. Clumsiest, Allie. Biggest crier, Delaney. Biggest troublemaker, Lindley. News to me. Coach's favorite, Danielle. I mean, all our favorites. All right. Okay, thanks, Coach Bree. JV portion is done. This is your 5 minutes to go get food and go to the bathroom before the marathon begins. So, go on.
The drill. Yeah, that's for the way.
She has no problem. Just about anybody.
There it is. Now you have to read it.
Okay, let me just ask.
Curled up on the couch. I didn't go out the back door. Unless she came upstairs. Went out that way. I wouldn't.
Hopefully he's saying, yeah, that's fine.
She's curled up. She's coming home from work. Right.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna. It's the camera video recording. Video recording. Show us a fit. It's on Facebook. Look at her. Look at her. She's so pretty. Your daughter. What? Huh? Oh, cute. Look at the curve line. Okay, just that.
I don't know how she would have gotten it. Yeah.
Andrew wanted dinner, he wanted Five Guys. You have to order it to get it to 20 and have it delivered. And then this person said 30, and the delivery fee is tip. $30 for DoorDash. He goes, I'm hungry now. I'm like, just gotta wait. It will be that way. It will be that way.
most are out of the restroom and out of the food line. So we will get going. All right. Here we go. Get this. Okay. First of all, we're going to start with a little season recap. So we're going to give some stats. We're going to go over some of our games and some of the good things, some of the bad things, and then we'll move into all the fun stuff. Okay? All right. So record was 16-5-2. Region record was 8-2-1. District 5-1. Finished second in the region behind Catholic, and we won the regular season district title, going 4-0. Finished second in the district championship game. Hey, you talk about that. Just a few stats: 67 goals, 28 allowed, 9 shutouts. Had 15 different goal scorers, 12 different players with assists. So like Bree, we had lots of people contributing on the offensive side. That's good. All right, girls, coming into this season, we knew it was going to be a bit of a challenge after we graduated 9 seniors. Those graduating seniors included 90% of our offense, several starters on defense, and our goalkeeper. We were in a rebuild mode all over the field with only a handful of returning starters and lots of new and young players. This summer, I remember talking with Des during preseason about positions and formations and how we thought it might go. I said, Des, I think we might have a shot to do some good things this year, but it's going to take some time to get it sorted, and be patient with me. So we had a little bit of a rough start first couple of weeks, but then things started clicking and we started to build on some positive performances. Starting with the Lafayette game on August 24th, we then went on a 15-game unbeaten streak, 43 days without a loss. Yep, so it's pretty impressive, girls. We reached the program's highest ranking in school history as the number 11 team in the state, and finished as the number 18 team in the state. The scrimmages were okay. The scrimmages, I don't really care what the score is. It's just mostly just getting those girls out there and seeing what we have, seeing what's going to work, what's not going to work, getting everybody into the games. So, like I said, scrimmages are there just to get some different looks. So I'm not too concerned about that. Fayette County Soccer Spectacular. This year we started with Tate's Creek once again. We had a very hard time finding the back of the net in the first half. But unfortunately, we only got one half in, so we only got that one goal, but I feel like it would have been much different in the second half. Then we had a canceled game with GRC, which was unfortunate because I think we were ready. Des had the defensive troops ready to go. It was unfortunate to reset and have to play that makeup game on that Friday night, and we didn't end up playing our best. Didn't get some things to go our way, but that was okay. We had to turn around the next morning, play a very good Connor team. We were a little bit banged up, so we had some girls sitting out for that game. But we had plenty of chances to win that game, but it just wasn't our day to finish, and that's what those early games are for. Test it out, see what we have. Gatlinburg, we were placed in a tough group again this year. Didn't know exactly what the other teams would look like from Tennessee, but we knew Simon Kenton would be a tough match for us. We were still trying to sort things out. Faced a physical team in the first game, which put us back on our heels for a bit, but then we came out on top, 1-0. Second game, we tied 0-0. Probably should have won that one. We were the better team. Unfortunately, we didn't feel like we wanted to play like it. So it was a very good thing that we went to throw axes that evening to work out some of that frustration, especially for some of us coaches. Third game was tough. Third game was tough with Simon Kenton. We played much better the third game. Fought pretty hard until about the last 10 minutes when they went up 3-0. But overall, it was a good trip. Ended with a pretty good performance. After the first couple weeks, still trying to figure out the best lineup, formations. We knew we were going to face a really good Lafayette team when we got back from Gatlinburg. Going into that game, I think we were on formation change, probably 4 or 5 at that point. I think the girls probably thought we were a little bit crazy with all the switching around, but sometimes it's what it takes. Lafayette game, girls, you guys were excited, you were ready to go. Came out fast, we went up 1-0 pretty quickly. We knew they were going to press us hard to try to tie us up, which they did, but the girls didn't let down, they didn't quit, they didn't give up, could have easily given up once we had all that pressure. We caught Lafayette twice trying to press too high, put them away, and came out with a 3-1 win. Just a little side note, Des said that was the first time I ever yelled at her, and the first time that she was legit scared of me.
Gabby scored, ran over to celebrate. I was excited. You can't celebrate on the field with players. Sorry.
It was a nice moment.
It was beautiful, but
It was beautiful.
She got in trouble, she did. Next 2 games, Oldham County and Dunbar. A little bit of gut check games. We knew those 2 games were going to get physical and pretty gritty matches. We didn't play extremely well in either game, but found ways to win and tie. Next couple of games, Southwestern and Bryan Station. Games we needed to build some confidence going into our district game with Scott County. Next up, Montgomery County. We won. That is all. Then we traveled to play the Fleming County Flamingos, and then on to South Laurel. We picked up a couple of good wins before next facing district opponents Henry Clay and Sayre. Henry Clay was a game that we controlled possession for most of the match. We just couldn't finish until late in the game, but it was a good win to help secure the #1 seed in the district. Sayre, it made me a little bit nervous playing on senior night, but there was just so many emotions. Girls played great, had a fun time getting that win after many matches of not fortunate results for us. So seniors, I'm glad that you guys could do that night. South Warren was kind of an odd game. We played pretty decent despite things getting a little bit chippy. Some of our girls had to hang out for the rest of the game on the bench, but came home with a win, and it was fine. Maddie, Emma, I don't know. Great crossing in East Carter. 2 big wins for us. Both of these teams were talking about how we weren't very good, and they weren't going to beat us for several weeks. Girls played great, put them in their place pretty early in the games. Great way to end the regular season, ladies. District tournament. First game came in as the #1 seed against Sayre. We started the first half playing some of our worst soccer all year. Down 0-1 at the half. The coaches spoke very sternly for a few minutes, then let the captains take over. So, captains, good job. Turned it around. Played better in the second half, came out with a 3-1 win. The championship game against Henry Clay did not go as we had hoped and how most had expected. The ball just didn't bounce our way as we couldn't finish on so many of our opportunities. Region tournament. We drew the worst possible draw with Catholic. We knew this would be a tough match for us, however the final score was not indicative of how the game went, unfortunately. The girls played hard, gave them all that they could handle in the first half. We got down early in the second half and just couldn't recover. Very difficult way to end a really good season. You can clap too.
I'll add something just short, just because I feel like I owe it to some of the seniors, most of you and every single one of you, but some of you guys, I've had you since you were 6th, 7th, 8th graders, little things. This will be the first time I think I've had a group of seniors that I've had for this long. So you guys will be the longest kids I've ever coached, a group of you, and I'm gonna miss you guys terribly. But I do want to thank you guys for kind of setting the tone for this team, and you've definitely been, the senior class has been a group for the others to look up to. And I think if you look around at the players that are around you, they look up to you, and you guys have really left your mark. So as a coach, it's awesome to see. Especially, it's awesome to see for those that I've seen you grow up from little middle schoolers all the way into young women going off to college. So, congratulations on a hell of a year, guys. A hell of a year.
Okay, girls, we're going to start with our varsity superlatives. We're going to start on a fun note here, okay? So, on the varsity side, best hair, it's a tie, Jessica and Ella.
Yeah!
Best dress, Liv. Okay, best smile, we have another tie. Kendall and Haley. And these parents, the girls vote, these are not coaches, the girls all do these themselves, so this is not us. So if you have a problem with them, take it up with your children. Best TikTok, Maria. Funniest, we have another tie, Ava and Faith. Most loyal, another tie, Marisol and Kendall. Craziest, Maddie. Best dancer, Maria. See a pattern here, Maria. Biggest flirt, Ellie. The parent favorite award. Sorry. Best attitude, Brittany. Most curious, AG.
You wanna say some words?
AG. Most studious, Jay. Most likely to get in a fight, Emma. Okay, we have a tie for this one. Most likely to get a yellow card, Emma and Maddie. Maddie, get your yellow card. Next is most superstitious, and I won that one. So. Best teammate, Savannah. Best goal celebration, El Cid. Best hugger, Coach Des. Best axe thrower, Liv. Funniest rafter, all together now. Barb. Jessica, would you like that one? Clumsiest, we have another tie. AG and Molly. Biggest crier, Maggie.
Yeah!
Another tie. Biggest troublemaker, Emma and Maddie.
Yeah!
Not nice. And Coach's favorite, Anna. That was rigged. Okay, next we're gonna do our academic all-state honorees. This year we have 28 players receiving this distinction. The players must be in high school. First team is a minimum GPA of a 3.75. An honorable mention is minimum GPA of 3.25. So first team in alphabetical order, I think. Anna. Brittany. Sydney. Claire. The boss lady Emma says clap at the end. Jay. Haley. Marisol. Liv. Avery. Piper. Ellie Majors. Kendall. AG. Faith. Ellie Nash. Jessica. Faith. Give Faith the card. She spilled all the water in her thing. Maggie. Molly. Riley. And Kendi. Those are all your first team academic all-staters. Okay, honorable mention, Ella.
Yeah, boys. Yeah!
Savannah. Veda. Maria. Maddie.
Yeah!
Ava.
Hey.
Oh, Maddie made the list. Kate. And Reese. Okay, now our letters and bars. This year we've got 9 new players receiving their varsity letters. This year there are names on them, courtesy of Amelia, so that when I find them on the floor after this, I'll know who wasn't responsible. Okay, so we have 4 freshmen, Anna, Gabby, Ella, and Piper. To sophomores, Avery and Reese.
Woo! Woo!
To juniors, Haley and Ellie. And 1 senior, Jessica. So you already lost a piece. Check your bags, girls. Avery. Okay, and the rest of the varsity players, come up and get your bars. Emma. Ava. AG. Maggie. Jay. Maddie. Faith. Savannah. Maria. Kendall. Brittany. Riley. Molly. Sydney. And Liv. What's still in the bag? Y'all didn't even speak up. Mayor Saul. And Kobe, here's JoJo's. All right, now the important stuff, the awards. Not yet. Okay, we'll start with the Most Improved Award. This award goes to the player that showed the greatest improvements on the field from the first day of preseason through the end of the season. This player improved technically, tactically, and physically. She became more confident in herself and her play and was therefore a more successful player and a player her teammates could count on and trust. She became a huge piece for our team this year and filled an enormous role in the goal. This player went from being nervous and quiet to a confident and vocal leader. Her fitness level greatly improved, even though she hated every minute of it. She played in all 23 games this year and was a big part of keeping us in many games, including 9 shutouts. Congratulations, Reese Walker. Our Rising Bronco Award. This award is given to a player that is new to the varsity team and has shown an immediate impact on and off the field. It goes to the player that demonstrates hard work, dedication, and represents our program well in the classroom and in the community. This player worked her way into earning a starting role and played in all 23 games. She contributed both offensively, scoring 8 goals and producing 7 assists, and defensively playing mostly the 6 all season. This player has tremendous potential, and we are excited to watch what she will do over the next 3 years. We look forward to her future as a Bronco. Congratulations, Ella Flynn. Okay, I broke the rules this year too. We have 2 coaches awards because couldn't separate these two. This year we have 2 players earning the Coaches Award. Both players offered several aspects of this award and were a huge part of the team's successes this year. This award goes to the players that demonstrated many qualities that the coaches wanted to instill in the players. These players demonstrated these skills consistently all season. They played hard, never backed down to tough competition, and brought the intensity every game. They never quit and encouraged their teammates to continue playing regardless of the situations. These 2 players became real leaders on and off the field, both vocally and physically. Thank you both for being great leaders, being coachable, and showing up every day with big smiles on your faces. We will certainly miss you both. Congratulations, Olivia Johnson and Emma O'Farrell. Okay, Defensive Player of the Year. This award goes to the player that was a standout on the defensive end. She played extremely tough in every game with little to no substitutions. She was often tasked with marking the most threatening offensive player or asked to hold the middle of the back line. This player is a fierce competitor, tackles extremely hard, wins balls out of the air despite her size, and became a true leader on the back line this year. We look forward to watching you continue to shut down attacking players for the next 2 years. Congratulations, Savannah Hughes. Offensive Player of the Year. This award goes to the player that led the offense in total points this season. She played in all 23 games, leading the team with 15 goals and 10 assists. She is developing into a true attacking player and many times playing as a lone forward. She worked hard all season to develop a better understanding of how to beat a back line, make creative runs, and finish breakaways. This player plays with a chip on her shoulder and challenges her teammates to match her intensity every game. We look forward to seeing her develop even more over the next 2 years. Congratulations, Maddie Meredith. Most Valuable Player. This award goes to the player that demonstrated consistent effort and effective play throughout the season. This player finished second in total offensive points with 15 goals and 6 assists. This player was asked to control and lead the midfield both offensively and defensively. She had a bit of a delayed start, but it didn't take long for us to be reminded of the talented player we once faced for the last 2 years. The season offered challenges for this player and often left her frustrated. She cares about her teammates and her role on the field and is oftentimes too unselfish. She's a true leader both on and off the field and was a major factor for the team's successes this season. We look forward to one more year with you leading the midfield. Congratulations, Haley Flynn. Okay, the next award is the Iron Bronco, and Coach Adam is up for this one.
Alright, the only thing I wanted to say was this senior class is the kind of the remaining piece that remembers what my role and what we envisioned for the program was. These girls came in from the very, very beginning. What we did, we would start 1st of November, we met twice a week, all the way through May. And I remember when we first started, Meg would text me and I would be just like, who's there? And I'd have to give her a list and she'd say, all middle schoolers again? And it was all these senior classes, and they came in every single time. And it was the same group. Maggie, Molly, Jay, Marisol, Riley, Kendall, and Sydney. Stephanie always made fun of me because I could not tell the difference between Kendall and Sydney for the first 2 years. I had no idea. So the blonde hair one's here. Which one? I don't know. But anyway, it was that core group that was there. And they came in every time. And I literally could give it to any one of them. Now we've kind of morphed, and now I'm just the guy that shows up and runs them hard for a month and then I leave. And we'd like to get back to the gym stuff, but it just with COVID and all the restrictions we have. But as far as the running goes, you can award it to anybody. It's just a difference in mentality. We have girls, we're talking about Reese, where's Kate Van Zandt? Those two hate it more than anyone. They hate it, but they show up and they work hard, right? Riley, Kay, Maggie, they love it. They have an enormous capacity, right? Enormous capacity. And, you know, they're tremendous at it. But it's those things of recognizing who fights through, who shows up and does it every day. And so, again, the Lifetime Achievement Award, I literally could have given it to anybody in the senior class. Had to pick one, so we picked three. Yeah.
Okay, the next one we have is the Scholar Athlete. This award is given to a senior that has shown outstanding academic successes. The recipient this year has held a minimum GPA of 4.0 for her career. She has won several honors, including AP awards, and selected as a Governor's Scholar and participated in the program last summer. This player has certainly accomplished high accolades in the classroom, setting the bar high for those following in her footsteps. We know she will achieve her academic goals, and we wish her all the best in the future. Congratulations, Jillian Fisher. Okay, our last big one is the Golden Bronco. It's one of my favorite, probably my favorite one. So, here we go. This award was created the first season for our inaugural program and will be given out every year. This award's criterion includes all aspects of what it means to be a great representative of our soccer program on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. We use the acronym Bronco to help describe what this award entails. The B stands for benefiting the community. The R stands for being responsible and respectful. The O stands for being outstanding in the classroom. The N stands for being noble. The C stands for having a championship mentality, and the final O stands for being outstanding on the field. The player receiving this award has worked with many service projects throughout her career. She has represented her teammates and her school with respectful and responsible behavior. She is a Governor's Scholar. She has worked hard and shown her desire to be successful and lead her team on the field. This player has done anything and everything that we have asked of her. Even when she has not produced the stats that she wanted, she was not discouraged and pushed others to become better players and people. She has supported her teammates both on and off the field, and we are very happy to have a student athlete like her in our soccer program. She is paving the pathway that we want and expect from our student athletes. We will miss your effort and leadership. Congratulations, Sydney Cup. Okay, we have a couple other awards. And these awards are not necessarily ones from us. These are ones where they gained recognition from other coaches in the area and the state. And so we just put them all together on their own little plaque if they got some of that recognition. So the first one they have is Ella Flynn for All City Honorable Mention. Next, we have Brittany, Region 11 Honorable Mention. Next, we have Savannah, All City Honorable Mention, Region 11 Honorable Mention. Next, we have Olivia, Region 11 All Tournament Team, All City Honorable Mention. Next, Maddie, 42nd District All Tournament Team, All City First Team, Region 11 First Team. And last, we have Haley, 42nd District All Tournament Team, All City First Team, Region 11 First Team, All State Second East Team. And she will be getting her All State stuff. They haven't sent it to me yet, but she will be getting it. All right, seniors. So seniors, when I call you up, just come up here. Coach Des and Coach Kennedy have your plaque and your gift, okay? So this is a little bit, we go through all the seniors, this is a little bit of a roasting and a little bit of love. So you get it all. Okay, first one, Marisol, come on up, stay in front of center. All right, Marisol has been a part of the soccer program for 5 years. This year, she decided that she didn't want to play, but she still wanted to be part of the team and asked to be the manager. She always showed up to practices and games with a smile on her face and ready to help out however she could. She kept me informed when all the balls were flat and learned how to use the electric pump like a pro. She sorted the cones in colored stacks before we'd come over and get upset about them not being in the right order. She chased down numerous balls over the fence and under the bleachers so her teammates wouldn't have to. She would take the rosters to the opposing coaches if I asked, so I didn't have to talk to them before the game if it was someone I didn't enjoy. She had the stat book down to perfection and had it in my bag before I could even ask for it. She has been a pleasure to have in our program and she will be greatly missed. Thank you, Marisol. So Marisol, come here, let me read your plaque. So on their plaques, so you all know what they say, they have a little picture and they have their varsity record from when they were on varsity, and then it goes through all the things that the varsity team achieved while they were on there. So, okay, next, Jessica. Come on up. Jessica joined the varsity team this year with very little experience playing soccer. She jumped right into the goalkeeper position, not knowing much about the position. I remember the early preseason days of telling her what all the lines on the field meant and where she could go and where she couldn't. In a very early scrimmage, she did a great job asking for the ball from the defender, yet she was on the 35 and decided to pick it up, not remembering she was not allowed to touch it with her hands. After that, Coach Des told her not to leave the big box, and from that moment on, she got close but never crossed the 18. Toes on the line. Jessica, you showed up with smiles and laughs and kept us in good spirits. We were so happy you decided to go out on a limb and try a new sport. We will miss the ever-changing hairdos and the pink goalkeeper jersey. Thank you, Jessica. Maria, next up. Maria has been a member of the varsity team for 2 years. She has been a fun member of the program over the past 2 years. At first, she was super shy and would rarely talk to anyone. But this year, she came out of her shell and was always keeping us on our toes with her dancing, singing, or just saying funny things. We all learned that Maria has a future as a Zumba instructor if she chooses. We also laugh when a ball comes towards Maria's head because she always takes it straight on and doesn't flinch one bit. She has been a good teammate and a joy to get to know. We wish her the best of luck in her future endeavors. Thank you, Maria. Kendall. Kendall has been a member of the program for 4 years, 2 years on JV and 2 on varsity. She has had some rough times with injuries, and this year it sidelined her for most of the season. Her big smile and positive attitude never changed despite not being able to play much of her senior year. She became Marisol's wingman and kept our sideline in check. Kendall became an expert scooter rider with only a couple embarrassing crashes. She always came to practice with an interesting story and was so fun to have around. Kendall, we will miss your calming effect on the team and cheering from the bench right in my ear. Best of luck in the future. Thank you, Kendall. Riley. That look, you're going to hear that look. Riley has been a member of the program for 4 years, 2 on JV and 2 on varsity. Every year we heard that Riley isn't coming back to play, but she did and was a consistent hater of the preseason workouts. Riley has an attitude about her that screamed, "Put me on the field so I can go after someone." She and Molly were 2 peas in a pod and we never knew what they were up to. She has dedicated a lot of time and energy into this program and we are very grateful for her contributions and will miss that attitude. Thank you, Riley. Faith. Faith has been a member of the program for 5 years, 3 on JV, 3 varsity. We would also hear rumors of Faith not coming back to play, but like Riley, she definitely came back for the preseason workouts. Faith is quiet yet hilarious and is also best known as being Quentin's daughter. She has played many roles over the past 5 years, including helping anywhere we needed speed on the field. She runs like a deer and it looks so effortless that sometimes we thought she wasn't trying, but she was. Faith, keep making everyone laugh. We will certainly miss you. Thank you. Molly. Molly has been a member of our program for 6 years, 4 JV, 2 varsity, and she was a member of the inaugural team. Molly is that player that we never know what is going to happen, as she oftentimes just trips or forgets what she's doing. She is constant comedy, and we can always count on her to make us laugh. Her carefree attitude often lightened the mood and brought smiles to our faces. She and Riley were always up to no good for sure. We have enjoyed having you as a part of the program for 6 years. I honestly cannot believe you're a senior. Time does fly, and I hope you've had a blast during your time with the soccer team. Thank you, Molly. Maggie has been a member of our program for 6 years, 4 JV and 3 varsity. Maggie came to us the first year as a tiny 7th grader, wondering if she could play JV. We signed her up and the rest was history. She has gone through the ups and downs and the changes along the way. Maggie, unlike her sister, loves running, so she was always ready to go in July. Maggie consistently worked hard and was a big supporter to all her teammates. Maggie is always rocking the Douglas gear, and I hope she continues to be proud to be one of the inaugural players. Thank you for all you've done to help us build this program. Best of luck in your future, Maggie. Jen. Julianne has been a member of the program for 6 years, 2 JV, 4 varsity, on the inaugural team as well. Julianne has been here for the long haul and is so weird to see you up here as a senior. I remember those baby faces from the first banquet, and now you're about to graduate and do wonderful things. Julianne has contributed to the back line and been a big part of the program's successes over the years. We were so excited that she finally, though hesitantly, decided to use her head for more than a classroom. Shay, you've come a long way, matured into a good player, a great student, and a wonderful person. Wishing you all the best. We will miss you. Liv. Olivia has been a member of the program for 6 years, 3 JV, 4 varsity, and also an inaugural player. Liv was also a tiny little thing when she joined us as a 7th grader. Although she hasn't grown much, she turned into the feistiest competitor on the team. She's tough as nails, mean as a snake, but also sweet as can be, and the voice of reason. She has been our Energizer bunny the past couple of years. If it weren't for breathing issues, she wouldn't leave the field unless I picked her up and carried her off. She would come off the field and say, "I can't breathe, but I'm fine, put me back in." Liv, you are a true role model as a student athlete and a teammate. Your heart and effort are going to be missed. We know you will do great things and hope you come back to watch baby sister play the next 3 years. Brittany has been a member of the program for 5 years, 2 JV, 4 varsity. And you guys are probably like sitting there wondering if I can do the math. Some of these players, their swing players count as both. So if you're like, how did that happen? So there you go. Brittany came to us with not a ton of soccer experience, but we quickly recognized that she was an athlete and was willing to outwork anyone. She improved so much over the past several years that she earned city and region recognition from other coaches. Brittany could play anywhere on the field and we often moved her to wherever we needed her. Brittany always has the best attitude no matter what the situation is. During our halftime talks, when things weren't going as well as we'd like, I'd look around as I'm speaking to them ever so kindly, and I'd catch Brittany with a big smile on her face. And it always made me put things in perspective. She was always just so happy to be a part of the team and to contribute any way she could. Brittany, you have been a true pleasure to coach. We will miss your positivity, leadership, and hard work. And you better come back to watch Ash play. Sid. Sydney has been a member of the program for 4 years, playing varsity. Sydney, you were so shy and calm your freshman year. What happened? Just kidding. You have been a consistent piece the last 4 years and have helped to mold this program to what it is today. Your leadership on the field and performance in the classroom has set the tone for the underclassmen. Sid, you are always the first to ask how I'm doing, look at me with a big smile, or the "oh no, what did we do" look. You were never afraid to ask the hard questions and open to hearing the answers you didn't want to hear. You pushed everyone to be better, including us coaches. We will truly miss those pre-practice chats, your goal celebration, big hugs, and endless smiles. Sid for president. Good luck. Last but certainly not least, Emma. Emma has been a member of the program for 4 years, 2 JV, 2 varsity. Emma, where do we start? You came to the program as a wild thing. I remember Coach Chris asking, who is this crazy kid and why does she want to fight everyone on the field? Emma, you are a true competitor and you wear your emotions on your sleeve. Sometimes it gets the best of you, but we love your fight and determination not to let anyone cross you. You have been so fun, giving me numerous nicknames, always cracking jokes, taking pictures on my phone, yelling at Des, talking me into letting you all do crazy things, laughing at your mistakes, and just being real. We appreciate your dedication, commitment, and love for the Douglas girls soccer program. Your personality helped make this team thrive, and we certainly will miss that. Wishing you the best in your next adventures, Emma. Okay, so that's all for me. I'm going to do some thank yous, and our seniors are going to get up and talk. Thank you to trainer Jenny and Christina for keeping us healthy and getting us back on the field as quickly as possible. Thank you for our endless laughs, great conversations, and unwavering support. Thank you for making the hard days a little easier for all of us. Your support and dedication to these ladies in this program is very much appreciated. We love our trainers. Thank you to Coach Bree, Coach Daz, Coach Kennedy, and Coach Adam. I am extremely grateful for your time and commitment to this program. You all take time away from your families, your jobs, and your lives to help make my job easier. Thank you for leaving work early, missing family commitments, covering other coaches when they cannot be at practice or games. Thank you for embracing many of my crazy ideas and telling me when I need to keep my mouth shut on the sideline. Thank you for stepping in and taking a yellow card from me when it's needed. You all truly care about these ladies in this program, and I appreciate you all. Lastly, thank you to my family and my parents. I simply cannot do this job without the help and sacrifices that you all make for me to be able to do a job that I love. The late nights and early mornings are not easy for a very busy family of 6, but I sincerely appreciate Adam and my kids understanding and being okay with their mom being a high school soccer coach. All right, seniors, are you ready? All right, let's do it.
Okay. Am I speaking loud? This is really, never mind. Okay, so some of you, this is gonna sound really weird to start, just bear with me. Some of you all might know where I live, and if you don't, I live in Hannah Todd, which is roughly a 2-minute walk from the middle school that I went to, which is East J. Hayes. You would expect that I walked home every day because of the 2-minute walk and how easy it would be, but I did not. I beeline for the silver minivan in the side parking lot belonging to Stephanie Simmons. It lengthened the time it took me to get home, and I didn't care. I also didn't care when throughout the entirety of 8th grade, and honestly the end of 7th grade as well, I was on the receiving end of constant badgering from the Simmons family during the ride home. Every day, I would constantly hear about how great Douglas soccer was, how welcoming the team was, how promising the coaches were, and blah, blah. I couldn't care, though, because I was the top 1 JV bench player at Henry Clay High School. As far as I was concerned, being on a team who had made a name for themselves was all I needed, not some team that had been open for 1 or 2 years. Evidently, though, I am here, and I can confidently say that I'm forever grateful for the persistent harassment that I received. Not only because the girls I've surrounded myself with for the past 4 years are my best friends and my biggest supporters, because the level I played at was immensely better than anything I could have ever done with my district school, or even because the coaching I received was higher quality than I could have ever had before. But it was mostly because of my coach, Megan Adkins. Obviously, I love all of the coaches here, but Megan has been with us for the past 4 years and for some 6, and I think we owe her a lot more than she realizes. She had the daunting task of starting a program in a new school, and she took that task with grace, and she built a family of players who represent the school with ease. She sees potential in young players that many overlook and gives them opportunity to get exposure to higher level soccer. She puts her heart and soul into giving us high school athletic experience that no one else can get. She dedicates days and days to bettering us as players and as people, and has brought up a group of some of the most dedicated, mature, and passionate people I've ever been around. Every season, she manages to reignite my love and passion for the game that sometimes seems to get lost in the craziness of school and life, and for her, I'm grateful. My freshman year of high school, like I mentioned earlier, Megan took a chance on me. She took a chance on a player who had played on the lowest teams all throughout club, a player who did not have much athleticism to her, and a player who was honestly mentally unfit to compete at high levels due to an extreme lack of confidence. But she took a chance on me, like she does on many other of my fellow teammates, and she made me better. She made me mentally strong, she made me someone who developed a want to be better, and she made me an overall better teammate. And she does this with everyone she has the opportunity to coach. I remember one day in particular, my freshman year, we were headed into district play, and Megan decided we needed a little pick-me-up. So she prepared for us little personalized notes for the team, and also bracelets. I brought them, because what coach does this? That's so fun. This one says, never lose your passion for the game, and this one has soccer balls on it. But this is my note that she gave me. It says, Sydney, be confident, the team needs you, show everyone your skill and determination, we believe you will be amazing. And she knew that that's what I needed to hear, and even though she wasn't actively interacting with me some days, I put this on my mirror for the past 4 years, and I've read it whenever I needed something to pick me up, especially before games. She was still the voice I needed in order to move on and do something good, be a good player and a good student and a good person. I don't know if Megan knows the impact she's had on this team. I don't know if she's aware that all of us consider her a second mom and honestly a best friend. She provides us confident and optimistic affirmations we all need in our life, a want to be successful and to always improve, and a safe place where we can truly be ourselves and forget about the strains of daily life while doing something we love. So thank you, Megan, for surrounding us with the greatest people, for providing us the best experience any soccer player could ask for never failing to be a shoulder to lean on, laugh, or cry on, and for being a role model for everyone that gets the privilege to be coached by you. I, and all of us, love you, and I couldn't have taken on the past 4 years without you. Okay. Des, never in a million years did we think that we'd expected to be up here talking to you right now. It's been so long, it feels like. We just wanted to start by thanking you. Words cannot begin to describe the impact that you've had on not only us, but every single player in this room. We are so lucky to have had you as a coach throughout multiple stages of our lives. Emma and I, Riley, Kendall, and Ava. And you got to watch all of us grow up from little, not me maybe, but Emma and Riley and Kendall as little tiny babies, us as Ava and I as little 8th graders, swinging our way into the coming of age stage of life, as you'd like to say it. So we thought it'd be important to start off our thank yous for thanking you for being such an amazing coach. It's crystal clear that through your past experiences, you have gained such a complex and amazing understanding of this sport that shines so brightly throughout the way you coach. You are so passionate about this sport, and it is this passion that you show that ultimately ignites the passion inside of us. It's really easy to give your players a drill, teach them how to do it once, and then go and sit down on the bench and just watch them do it. But that's not how you roll. You know Des means business when she takes her shoes off. You are always so actively engaged, whether that means constantly talking to us throughout our drill or even participating in it with us. You always know the right things to say and how to say them in a way that makes the most sense possible. And I don't know about me, but I'm pretty sure that everyone else in the room will thank you so much for that.
I know.
Sorry, I have bad eyes. I feel like okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. No, I can't see. Contacts don't help. Okay. Not only are you an amazing coach for your dedication to us and the sport itself, but simply because it's so easy for you to find the perfect balance between coach and a friend. Having the perfect person to joke around with on the sidelines while also knowing you can count on them for absolutely anything is so extremely important and comforting, especially with a sport like soccer. Knowing that we can talk to you about anything and everything creates a special bond the coaches and their players need to have. This bond is one of the most important aspects of the success of this team, and we have to thank you for that. You truly turned this program around in the second you decided to become part of it. Your knowledge brought a whole new level of skills and team building aspects that our team truly needed to be as successful as it was. We've learned so much from you and will be ever so grateful to have been given the opportunity to be coached by you in both club and high school soccer. I truly feel bad for those who were not given the opportunity to learn from you in both environments because it truly was an amazing experience, and I'm forever grateful for that. You made us such better players while also allowing us to have the most fun at the same time. Des, you are truly one of the biggest blessings and best additions this program has seen, and I hope that no one ever takes you and the aspects that you will continue to bring to this program for granted. We love you.
Okay, everyone. So I'm gonna try to make this not like last year. I didn't write a speech for Kennedy because I genuinely think that I can just get up here and talk about her. And I kind of live my life like this, just off a whim. But you know, that's okay. It's okay, and I'm gonna do it. First, I actually have bullet points. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I just want to say thank you for, you're an amazing person, and you never fail to be yourself. Like, you're not afraid to be yourself. You're not afraid to show people who you are. And I think that's rubbed off on us girls, all of us. Like, we're all, like, as a program, like, we all, like, we're a big family, and we can all be ourselves around each other. And honestly, I think you're a big part in that. And we have so many memories together. All of us have such special memories with you that we could all share. But I remember one of the times I first met you. You probably don't remember this because this was more me. I just remember thinking, who is this? Like, she's so cool. I've always looked up to you as a person and as a player because you're amazing. Like, you literally get your cleats on and just show us that you're amazing. Like, you're awesome. I love when you play with us. I'll never forget one thing that you told me is that you're always like, you're perfect. And I know that's gonna sound kind of stupid to some people, but it really, like, it means a lot to me because it just like shows how much confidence you have and how it like rubs off on other people, and that's the type of person you are. Like, you always have high energy. You're great. You're a great person, a great coach, and I'm so grateful that I got to learn from you these past 2 years. Yeah. I love you so much, and if I didn't come to Douglas, then I wouldn't have been able to experience your amazingness. So stay perfect, and I love you.
Coach Bree, first of all, we all want to say thank you for your good energy and motivation during kick-arounds and preseason. I can say that you were the perfect fit that was missing in this soccer program, not just as a coach for our JV team, which you lead and train to have a good season, like they did, and I'm pretty sure it's something they all can agree on. And as assistant coach for our varsity as well. You always knew what to say to us in every single game to keep our heads up when we needed to, and always gave us motivation to do better in practices and games, even off the field, as persons. We love seeing you in the hallway with your friendly smile and green Douglas hoodie. We will never forget how you teach us that even if it was hard, we could do it. We love you, Coach Bree.
Get on the line are probably the scariest words we all hear during preseason. Adam, we would like to thank you for pushing us these past 6 years. Balancing soccer with your family and job cannot be easy, but we are so grateful you made it work. The first time I remember you talking to me was in my 8th grade year. You said, "You can't let the smallest girl out here beat you." Phrases like that spark a fire that would push us to run a little faster and just a little harder.
Since year one, I've always believed that preseason served a purpose, but it wasn't until this year that I realized to what extent. Not only does preseason prepare us for the season by getting us in shape, preseason also brings us together as a team and teaches us what we are, that we are all in it together. It takes away the little person in our head saying, I can't breathe and I just need a little break, and replaces it with one saying, if the person next to me can do it, so can I. Preseason trains our bodies and our minds for the troubles that are high school soccer, and we thank you for preparing us for it.
It wasn't just on the soccer field, but during the off season you offered weight trainings. I'm not gonna lie, as a small middle schooler who could barely lift at 30, I was terrified, but I eventually grew to love it. We showed up on Wednesdays and Sundays, not knowing anything about how to do a power clean or a goblin squat. It definitely took a lot of patience, but you eventually did help us learn. We will never forget the 12 days of Christmas workout. For those who did not experience, let's just say it was definitely something. You made soccer an all-year type thing, and for that we're forever grateful.
Overall, thank you for never judging how bad our push-ups were and withstanding our never-ending complaints. We just want to let you know that we appreciate you, seeing as we aren't quite so joyful at 7 a.m. workouts. Your commitment to the program has helped me and many others find a love for either weightlifting and or running. Whether it be during preseason or winter training, you were there working us to be the best we could be. You spend so much time and energy prepping us for the season, and it pays off. Thank you for the past 6 years. We hope you continue to help this program be the best it can be and encourage future Douglas soccer players to stride out and cruise.
Okay. Jenny and Christina, thank you for all you do. We appreciate the countless hours and time you spend just for our soccer team. We realize that you guys go above and beyond for us, always making sure everyone is safe and healthy to play. You have been great to work with throughout all of our team injuries, and there's been a lot. This year in particular, I've been able to see more of what you do and understand what it takes to be a trainer. It has given me a different perspective and appreciation for all you both do. You have been nothing but generous and sincere to our whole team, and we will forever cherish that. Thank you.
On behalf of all the Frederick Douglass girls soccer players, we want to thank our parents, boosters, and supporters. To put it simply, we can't do what we love without all of you. We recognize the numberless hours you spend providing for us and our team, even if we don't vocalize it as much as we probably should. I suspect it would be near impossible to specifically name each and everything that you all do for us, so I'll try and keep it general. Thank you for getting us to our early morning practices and staying at our late night games. Thank you for buying us meals and gear. Thank you for volunteering. Thank you for taking pictures and videos. Thank you for chaperoning and hosting. Thank you for joining committees and donating money. Thank you for listening to us rant and motivating us to dream big. Thank you for cheering us on in the stands. It is clear to anyone on this team that we have the best parents in the world. On behalf of the seniors, we especially thank each of you for making our last season a particularly special one. We have felt so loved and supported. Without you, this program would not be what it is. We have made memories that we will look back on for the rest of our lives, and we owe it all to you. Thank you. We love you all.
So, I've been asked to read off a list that I've started at the beginning of the year. It's called the team's quote list. Some of these are not appropriate to read, but I'll read the PG ones. Emma took a good shot with her left foot and said, "Left foot, mother effer." and all that, like not. Who said, oh, this is Molly. Molly said LMAO sick. I don't know who said this. It says get TF out. I don't know why we keep, what? Was that me? You? Oh, you also said Nigeria Falls instead of Niagara Falls. Okay, this is in reference to rafting, which was one of the worst, best days of my life. So we hit many trees and a lot of ticks. So Des coined, when in doubt, 360 out, because every time we read it was something, we would just 360 the raft. There's this guy named Danby, he was a little weird. Des says, Danby laughed as we fought off tick-Lyme disease. That one's about Barb, I can't read that. Maddie says, I'm such an FBI, I am FBI. This is a team favorite. Megan says, corn dog. And there's a picture, I don't know why I didn't make this slideshow, but there's a picture of Megan holding a corn dog. Ella says, he's having a baby? Who's that reference to?
Mr. Wilson.
Oh, okay, yeah, Mr. Wilson's wife is having a child. Someone said, the one with the wart on it. I don't know who that was. I think that was in reference to someone's foot. I think this was Megan. She said, you bring me one of those, I'm going to shove it up your butt. That was a reference to the corn dog. Olivia says, that was deceiving, which we just thought that was funny because it was just a really weird word. This was Haley. Haley says, the bugs look juicy. And then a common quote from Megan was, add that to the list. Every time someone said something, like literally every time she'd say, add that to the list. Someone says, I don't know who this was. What if I was clenching my butt cheeks right now? Megan says, did you eat my peanut? So I don't know who said this. I hate suffocated legs. We want grapes. This was in reference to, who was that? Oh, it was on the bus. It was on the bus, and they weren't giving us our grapes. This was in reference to, it was one of the Souths, I think. It was the game where like we couldn't score in the first half, and then like Des yelled at us. What? Yes. They were acting weird, so Emma and I said it's their mating ritual because they were. What were they? No, they were holding their elbows like this, like blocking a shot. And it was weird. Someone said it never stops until it dies. I'm not gonna say this in the accent, but a common thing was to say one thing about blank is that. So I said one thing about Emma is that she is for the people. but it was always in an accent. If you didn't say it in an accent, it didn't work. Des says, ma'am, this is a Wendy's. I think she also said, oh dang. And then Sayer game, Des got called a lot of names by the weird center ref, but one thing was vivacious. And he kept holding her hand. It was really weird. So there you go. I'll share the full list with y'all.
Okay, I'm just going to say a couple words about our admins and our boosters. Two very specific administrators, Mr. Delaney, and I don't think, did Miss Casey ever? Okay, so she didn't show up, but we're going to talk about Miss Casey a little bit. Thank you for all of your support and help with the behind the scenes details. You both keep me in line and make sure our program is running smoothly. You both are much appreciated and very much dedicated to the girls soccer program amongst all the other athletic programs in the school. Without you all, my life would be very difficult. Thank you both. You're the best administrators in the city. Thank you. Ella. She just gave you a thumbs down. Okay, I don't think that our board members were introduced at the beginning, so I'm gonna introduce them. So President Stephanie Simmons, Vice President Sherry Batts, she's not here. Secretary Amy Stamper, Treasurer Becky, Member at Large is Jason, and then Kobe is not an official board member, but she's our concessions guru, she deserves some thanks. So, thank you all for your extra time and dedication, ensuring our program and girls have the best possible opportunities and experience. I appreciate your commitment to this program and willingness to support all of my ideas. This program would not run without you. Many thanks, and we are greatly appreciative of you. Stand up and give them a clap. Stand up, Sarah. All right, one very special last person that we need to thank. Stephanie, come on up. A very special thank you to Stephanie Simmons, who has been a part of the program since the beginning. She has served as board president for the last few years and has tirelessly taken this program under her wing. I cannot begin to tell you all how much time and effort she has put in to make sure that myself and these players enjoy every season. She has taken on so many jobs that needed done and never said no when I asked for help. From making numerous phone calls to arranging food and activities to running BO to doing paperwork, the list goes on and on. I will be forever grateful for your support, dedication, and hard work. Everyone in this program has benefited from your efforts, and you are appreciated more than you know. Many, many thanks, and you will be missed, and I'm not sure what you're going to do next year. Thank you. Hold up, show them. So we got her a little plaque, and all the girls signed it. If anybody else would like to sign it, you're more than welcome. So it's there. Do you want, Becky, Kobe, do you want her to open her? Okay, they want you to open that big box so everybody can see it. That big box.
Hey, Megan, make your announcement while she's opening.
Okay, Kay has reminded me 17 times, so I need to do this. I didn't forget. Stop. Okay, the backpack program. Kay says, remind them all about the backpack program. Okay, sign up on the Sign Up Genius. Items or monetary donations. Do we have what's our collection date?
The 10th?
Okay, get everything turned in. You can do it at the Y. Okay, or give it to any of the board members, okay? She'll collect any of the items. And then we're still finalizing the pack date, right?
Yep.
Okay, so don't forget, help us. We do this every year to help pack these backpacks for the kids over Christmas break, okay? So please do that. Anything else, Kay?
No, that's good.
All right, Stephanie. All right, Liv, you're gonna have to help her hold this when she gets it out, okay? So it's every team picture for the last 6 years on this blanket. That way, so go all the way, so everybody can see it. Spin around, come on, Liv, fashion show. And she's always freezing, so the blanket is. Yes. Kobe, do you have anything else? What would you like me to talk about, Emma? Why don't you come back up and talk? So the mic is open if anybody else would like to come speak. Any seniors that didn't speak that would want to come speak? Jessica? Faith, Marisol, Riley, Molly, anybody that wanna come share your words of wisdom with us? Jessica, you're being. That was really difficult. Come on, Jess.
Gonna keep this quick like my senior speech. Just wanna say thank you to all the friends I've made on this team. Be cool.
Ava's being summoned, and Ava and AG, yeah.
Okay, you're just gonna sit here. Hey guys. What should I say? I didn't get to play much this season because of my broken foot, but I love you all, and yeah, I'll miss you all a lot. Y'all are pretty cool. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I feel like I'll cry. Cause I like miss you guys a lot, actually. Yeah. But yeah, okay. She doesn't want to say anything.
Anybody else? Maddie? You're never at a loss for words.
Love you guys.
Gabby?
Yeah. All I want to say is.
No, you have to come up. You don't just say it from your chair.
All I gotta say is Addie O'Farrell must come here next year. I have to say.
I know we put the raw steak.
Yes, I was there with you.
See the raw steak. He took the raw steak and was like making it dance, and he took it. He was like, "Happy birthday!"
Savannah? Reese? Reese?
Right.
You guys all need to make sure Reese comes back.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you don't come back, I'm egging your house. I'll only come back to
What did you say, Reese? What did you say?
I said I'm only gonna come back because I can order a custom pink jersey.
Oh, pink jersey carries on. Anybody else? Haley? Savannah?
Go Haley!
Okay, I just wanted to say thank you for a great year. It was definitely a big change from Clay, and I'm really appreciative for everybody, all the coaches and players for making it one of the best years of high school for me. So thank you.
Okay, I did forget something. Seniors, in your bags, your old white jerseys are in there. Let's pull them out so we can get photos. I have been told to get a photo with all the seniors. So y'all pull, so come on up here. Hold them up and so they can get pictures. Jessica, your goalkeeper jersey is in your bag. You're clean. Why are y'all being so weird? Spin it around. Turn it around. Somebody taking this photo?
There's 13.
Wait, Ella, you approach the table now. You have to speak. All right.
Go, Ella Flynn.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. All right, this is
I just want to say thank you to the seniors. You guys were the best, and yeah, it was a good season for my freshman year. Okay, so Anna Grace is sharing some words. Yeah.
Say, Maddie, are you speaking for me?
No, they can hear you.
Oh, they can, okay. I'm sorry I couldn't be there tonight. I wish I could have, but fortunately I had 2 sicknesses in 1 week. Thank you for all the seniors that had a great impact on my soccer career. I'll miss you guys so much.
Okay, I just wanted to say thank you, seniors, for like being my like older sisters, like taking me everywhere, and Emma, that's my girl. And I also wanted to say thanks. What? Am I talking loud? Too loud? And I also wanted to say I think all y'all know that I get really mad sometimes. So thanks for always like calming me down. Yeah. Okay. Love y'all.
Seniors are opening their gifts. Do you want to hold it up? Okay, yours is open. You want to hold it up? I did that on purpose, Emma. Totally. Are you going to show or no? Oh, you don't want to take that off? Okay.
Whoa, that looks soft and cozy. It looks soft and cozy.
Okay. Anybody else? Parent? Players?
Seriously, just like everybody get up here. So we don't have to.
Oh, here comes Reese. All right.
Okay, sorry to keep you guys a little longer, and I know I'm gonna get this question, so I guess I'll just address it now. But I will be returning next season. New Jersey is of course a part, because of the amazing coaching staff and all the girls. So can't leave it. Gotta keep going.
I did that on purpose as well, Sid.
Wait, is our names are different colors? Wait.
What if it doesn't match?
I know, what am I gonna do? How does it match our jacket colors?
Emma, I hope it is.
No.
You hope it's pink?
Hurry up, Emma.
Oh, we're not waiting?
Yeah, we're waiting for you.
I know. Okay. I'm a chicken. It's Teal. Her name is Teal.
Any of the JV girls? You guys want to? Anybody? Anybody from this table? Veda? Ash? Yay.
I'm really thankful for just this whole community because I was really nervous coming here, but everyone was just really welcoming, and I just wanted to thank you all.
Okay, I think that's it. Let's, Emma, let's break it down one last time.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, girls.
We're breaking it down.
Yep, everybody, let's go.
Video 2 years in a row.
I don't know. I can be okay. Put your hand in, Angie. Put your hand in, okay. Okay, ready? Douglas on 3! Douglas on 3! 1, 2, 3, Douglas!
Okay, I think the food is still out, so if you want more food, go get it. Thank you all.